Team on the right is actually going to have a hard time because of Lunara, but we'll see. What do you think, man? What do you think on these comps?
Well, Trixler, looking at the two team comps here, I'm going to have to go
Don't
with...
do that voice.
What?
Just cast normal, dude.
That's my normal casting voice. All right, so I'm going to go with the Zeratul team comp here. What is that team called?
The one on the left?
Yeah.
Sky 5.
Okay, so Sky 5. I'm gonna write this down. And who's the people on the left?
GG, right? Our team comp, which I'm sure you can go with GG.
We're just gonna call them GG.
Yep.
So Sky 5, they got a very aggressive team comp with a lot of wave clear, and that's gonna be pretty good on Tomb of the Spider Queen. I'm gonna have to give them the edge here. Also, the Lili solo heals for GG probably not gonna be too effective, and their wave clear is very lacking besides Johanna.
All right, well, fair enough. I think of the red team does actually have a pretty solid engage with Johanna and Artanis, and if Lili isn't interrupted, they can actually do a lot of damage, which could be pretty exciting. But I gotta agree with you, in terms of wave clear and actual presence on the map, Zul and Lunara are just such a pain, and then the roam potential of Zeratul is gonna be hard to deal with. But if they can get to the mid game, GG here, with around the same level, they can do pretty well. So we'll see how it goes. On the very far left here, for Sky 5, we have Pokeballer, Luna, Sumo, Luke, and Spitfire, or Spiritfire, bringing the action. On the far right, Moon, who do we have?
We've got Smashar on Artanis, Rizua on Li Ming, Ravenin on... They're moving too fast. Bala. B on Lili, and Poop Factory on the Johanna.
Gotta love usernames. All right, there is a slight flank here as Artanis will lead the charge, as he always does. And the purple Master Skin, by the way, looking sick. Sumo fishing out for a potential engagement. Nothing will happen for our teams. We're going to see both teams head the middle here, soak it for a little bit, and start spreading out.
We have to give the edge here to GG. They're already grouped and trying to shove the lane. Hopefully roaming to top and bottom here. Actually taking advantage of coordination and beating the other team's superior wave clear. Looks like they're going to be roaming towards the bottom here, trying to catch Zul, but Zul's going to be aware of that, and they're going to be rotating away. Poop Factory just, you know, being the solo wave clear for his team, rotating from middle to bottom there, just clearing out all the waves, just being a real Poop Factory.
Yeah, Poop Factory bringing in the Condemn is super helpful here, especially with Knight Takes Bomb as a talent. Gonna allow him to kind of stay on par here with the Zul pick here for Sky 5. So yeah, seeing them rotate between these two is a great choice for them. I will mention here, Sky 5, the rotations were a little bit on the slower side as they're trying to get kills, it looks like, but Raven is playing very safe in the top right corner. I like this read on him. It allows his teammates to keep roaming, absorbing experience, and allows them to get a certain lead as long as he doesn't die off here.
We've got a little party bush set up top here with Pokeballer and Liliana, but Lialana, how do you say that?
Which one?
The
I don't know, man. I'm gonna go with Lyle.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it Lyle.
I like Lyle a lot.
I don't want to say like 50 syllables per username.
Yeah, man, just drop the Lyle, unless you have King Caffeine. But
okay, right, yeah.
Yeah. That
unless
one works.
King.
I'm actually kind of curious as to why the blue team hasn't secured a kill yet. I think Pokeballer really needs to land this power slide, specifically here. Like right here, ETC should come out and get an engage for the team. Even though there was like a decent amount of minions pushing in, don't be afraid to get that Li Ming kill. It's so quick, especially with
It looks like Luke could be caught out here. 4 red players going to be coming down. He's going to be trying to mount up and run away, getting hit by the tower. He's going to be popping his bone shield and is just able to walk away. No CC coming out for Team GG here, as Luke really should have been killed.
Yeah, he should have, especially down here on the bottom right when he was getting hit by the towers. Artanis should have charged in right away, but the moment Luke got to the top right corner of that entire turn-in area, you have no idea if the opposing team is rotating down. So safe play by GG, but would love to see more aggression at some point.
Well, Raven's going to be playing pretty safely up here. Not getting ganked yet. Vala pretty squishy, not too mobile. Probably can't soak the top lane without dying with proper ganks from the Sky 5 side of the map, but they don't seem to be wanting to play too aggressive.
Sumo could be in
have
trouble.
A little flash in the middle here. 4-on-4. ETC's going to be getting a big stun on Li Ming. Li Ming going to just be able to walk away, putting some damage into ETC, and Sumo having to blink out. That's going to leave Artanis in the middle of the fray. Going to be down to 50%, but not really caring about the damage, as Artanis is in fact a legend.
Yeah,
you've told me that a few times.
By far the best hero in the world. Even though that was a 5v4, Smasher was able to survive and also keep his Li Ming alive just by looking at him. So nice job here by GG surviving. That allowed Bala some time to soak in the top. However, she missed out on the opportunity and just went back to soaking safely but you're seeing aggression finally coming out of Sky, which makes me a little bit on the happy side.
Yeah, it's good to see them, you know, trying to make this game a little bit more interesting. A bit too passive for such a small map. Looks good, like there's gonna be a little bit of a fight here, a tussle down in the bottom lane. We're gonna have a W onto the Li Ming from Zeratul, but not able to secure the kill. Zeratil's gonna have to jump out.
Yeah, you saw Sky.
He's really trying to get these kills, but he's just not. He needs the ETC with him. They need to coordinate their ganks if they're gonna get any kills secured here.
Yeah, also when you're playing Zeratul, you gotta really try to get behind your opponents when you're in stealth mode and try to get those slight body blocks. That'll earn you 1 or 2 more auto attacks. But to be fair, Smasher, Artanis was on the way down. Gotta be fearful of that.
Sky5 going to be going for the turn-in here. Not everyone is coordinated with that, but they do in fact have enough coins to get some Spider Queens.
Yeah, Zul's gonna need to sneak in though. Zul has on the bottom left, and that's heavily guarded here by GG.
I think this first turn-in is going to be pretty important for setting the pace of the match. But Zul's going to be face-checking the middle or the bottom egg here. He's going to get body blocked by Janna. He's going to take a lot of damage from Li Ming. He's going to get pulled in, but not able to secure the kill. GG, just still a 0-kill game.
Yeah, both teams seem to be heavily, evenly matched here. Pokeball, I think, could have saved the fight there a little bit more, but Zul was able to sneak out just a tad bit. And both teams go to soaking here. The first Web Weaver turn-in will go to GG here. You see them grouping in the middle of the map. Vala staying top, is pushing as much as he can. Li Ming and Smasher should probably wait a little bit here. Poop Factory isn't quite with the team, which is going to give Sky a good chance here to clean up this entire Web Weaver here in the middle, and then potentially rotate around and get the rest cleared up.
Looks like GG is doing a pretty good job of protecting their Spider Queens, but not getting too much damage just yet. Zul's going to be in the 1v1 matchup with Johanna here bottom, able to clear out that way pretty effectively on his own. Middle getting a little bit of damage, but it doesn't look like they're going to get more than just the walls on each lane with the first turn-in, which is about to be expected.
Yeah, I think it's okay. With Johanna not being there, you can't really force that too hard, especially with ETC being able to engage. So overall, looks like GG's going to go ahead and take a wall here, maybe grab this next turret as well, get the experience. Sumo, though, going in for the engage. Raza will teleport in there and get that Calamity damage. Pokeball trying to follow up, unfortunately not getting the kill. Vala once again continuing her reign in the top lane here. Keeps moving forward, and they have an ever so slight lead.
You know, I just have to think if it's the pressure of the $1 million prize pool here that's keeping these teams back from playing so aggressive.
Yeah, totally. The, Chair League prize pool being $1 million is just a lot of pressure. I gotta agree with you, Moon. I mean, in those scenarios, you don't even know what heroes to pick to win, to earn you that $1 million. I think potentially a Murky choice and a Chromie choice would have been helpful, but potentially they can grab that another time.
Yeah, well, that is if they don't get eliminated here.
Oh, you're
I'm not
right.
exactly sure of the Chair League format, but I do know that all these teams playing on the big stage right now, live in front of us, it's got to be really weighing in on them.
Yeah.
I don't think either of these teams have ever played in a live stadium seating 10,000 people.
Gotta agree with you, Moon. Solid analysis there. Really letting us know what's going through our players' mind and how it could be effectively, potentially messing with them. But here we go. A fight could break down here in the bottom. Sumo goes in. Smasher getting his shields procced here, trying to go for the engage. He will get the Prism on Rhaegar. Sumo in trouble as well. This is a 5v4. We need some more aggression here from GG, but the thing is, Moon, look in the middle lane. Look in the top lane. There are Web Weavers pushing.
That's right, and that was a pretty good distraction from Sky5, but with the level 10 now, I feel like they need to take some aggression. We've got Johanna out in the middle lane all by herself. 3 teammates VP'd. Sumo's going to be walking away from the Johanna, though. I really feel like he should be going in here.
The Mosh Pit?
Be going for the big Mosh. He's going to get 3 people, but it's going to get condemned. It's going to get interrupted. Li Ming trying to get away with 1%. Sumo's going to be diving on him. Poop Factory is going to be rooted here, and let's see if he can get out. That's going to be 2 players down for Team GG, and that's what the objective pushing. Let's see if they can get more damage. It looks like they're going to be taking the middle fort and nothing else.
Yeah, Sky5 securing a nice win in that team fight. Beautiful Mosh Pit there from Pokeballer, really allowing them to grab a fort in the middle. Unfortunately, Vala still stayed in the top lane and did protect her fort, but unfortunately her teammates were taken out. What do you do here if you're GG, Moon? What is the winning scenario?
Well, I think the first step was to hit enter, type in all chat, and just try to draft their Lily away. Maybe try to get an actual healer.
Okay.
Aside from that,
imagine all chat isn't available in this game. What do you do?
aside from that, you know, I think they just need to be grouping up as 5 and try to catch the blue team. The blue team, also known as Sky 5, have been splitting up a lot. You know, the last team fight, there was 4 people bottom, and Lunara was top and middle, all by herself. And I feel like if they just group as 5 and take advantage of their split pushing, they could really make a comeback in this game. But they're not too far behind currently.
Well, Sky 5 is actually currently doing that. They're pushing in the other lanes here. They have 4 people on the top. They're allowing Pokeballer to be a little bit on the aggressive side here to zone out those 5 potential members, while on the bottom right, Sumo pushed in a little bit, got the Web Weaver straight to the fort, and you're seeing all these members here start to group up. Void Prison is up in 5 seconds, which will allow them to start a fight once again here. And you see Sumo sharking around, looking for the engage.
So they're going to be... Team Sky 5 is just going to be getting a free fort up top after turning their Web Weavers.
Yeah, good rotation.
It's going to get them pretty close to 13. I think that GG is going to have to make something happen here before Team Sky 5 hits 13. Otherwise, they're going to lose their window of opportunity.
Yeah, there is
not enough points for a turn-in.
Yeah, that is the good news for them. The turn-in is helpful here for the red team, and they do have the tools to actually force a turn-in. They have Johanna and Artanis, which are great at holding their ground. So you see Poop Factory, the rest of the members moving down here at the bottom right. Luke and Lyo trying to float around. Poop Factory is a key indicator here. Keep an eye on him. We'll see if he can actually keep the pressure up on the opponents here so they can get this turn-in. Ooh, Suppression Pulse getting used there. Not much value out of it, but it will slow down. The turn-in does occur, and there goes the Void Prison.
So the best thing that that GG can do right now is force this fight and win. With the Web Weavers out, they're going to be getting a lot of value here, but they're going to lose Vala really early in the fight. Smash Hour is going to be caught out. He's only at 1% here. Artanis is not going to be able to live through this, though, but he does get an excellent swap. I still think he's going to go down, but he's still managing to hold down, and there he goes down. 2 people dead for Team GG.
Oh,
and then there's the ETC Mosh on the last 2, or 2 of the last 3. Li Ming trying to struggle to get away, does teleport out, and I think she'll be fine. That's going to be 3 people down for Team G.
Raza attempting.
Yeah, Team GG, I hate saying that.
Raza tried to get the damage in there, but unfortunately got caught in the mosh pit, and now this entire turn-in that the red team did sneak kind of goes to waste. You're going to see Zool and Spitfire move up here to the middle lane, start clearing the Web Weavers. In the top right corner, there is another Web Weaver as well, but I doubt it's going to get a fort, and really, it feels like Spy is taking a huge lead here.
Yeah, you know, their lanes weren't too pushed out there. Team Sky 5, they had their lanes really pushed, and then when Team GG got the turn-in, like right now, the top Web Weaver is just barely touching the healing well. You know, it's been out for like 20 seconds, and it still just hasn't gotten any value because it started so close to their base.
There will be about a 10 to 15 second window here where Void Prison won't be available for Sky. So we could see GG maybe try to force an engage, but they are a full level behind here. So we'll see how they want to take it here. I would recommend staying together at this point. Right now we see them being split up.
They really need to back off, though. They don't have level 13, as
Yeah.
Revan's going to be getting bone prisoned and taken out of the fight immediately. 2 fights in a row. Vala's been instantly dead, and that just leaves Team GG wondering what they can do here with a talent disadvantage and a player down.
Combination of not being grouped up, then again being out of position is going to be very painful here for GG. And now one more member getting caught here, and the blink just is not enough for Raza. He will be taken out. Do you look at Spitfire here, or Spiritfire? He is putting out damage like crazy. Lunara is not a hero that you play around with, and you just see Li Ming melted for being in that area.
Lunara's getting a lot of value here as these slows. I think if there's one thing that Team GG is lacking, it is in fact CC. They don't have the lockdown to secure the kills. They've really just got Artanis swap and maybe Johanna ultimate, and it's just not really enough. It's not enough to get a kill.
I will say that Artanis at 13 does turn on. He does get a little bit stronger here. Sumo going in for a VP. Is it going to be on time? It looks like with ETC showing up, it just might be. Lily trying to help out with the heals here. Nice Ancestral. The one-man mosh pit will stop the Jug of 1,000 Cups, but the value's already come out. However, Raven in the bottom right corner is in trouble. Smasher trying to get an engage. We do see Sky is currently wedged between a fort and a tower, but with the Web Weaver's help, they will clean that up. And Smasher takes a ton of damage. They need to retreat here. I don't think they can go in at all.
Yeah, they just really need to be focusing on hitting 13, and they already lost Vala. I didn't even see how Vala died that fight, but
She
she's
got
just
poisoned by
immediately down
Lunara,
again.
dude. Like, Lunara just brought in so much DPS, and unfortunately she couldn't handle it because Lily was actually healing Artanis the entire time, so a bit of a pain for her. And now 2 levels behind, almost 3 levels behind here, as it looks like these towers will be going down, especially with the push in the top lane and the middle lane. GG needs to rally together, and they need to make something happen.
It's just, you know, the Lily healer is really hurting them. Every time Vala starts taking damage, you know, there's just no big cooldown to be used on her, and she just drops. I mean, Lily does have cleanse for the Zul bone imprisonment, but she just hasn't really been connecting with it.
Yeah, that could be true. I do feel like they can make a potential comeback here. They have to make sure they don't lose a keep here, and they don't want to overextend. Clearing this Web Weaver is actually not recommended in this spot. They should probably wait for it to get the tower here, because look, they're taking so much damage here, and this allows for Skye to cause an engagement. The rate of vengeance does go down. It will hit one target. Unfortunately, there is no follow-up. Artana's trying to go for the chase here. Raza bringing in damage as well, and with Spirit Fire being low on mana, they will be forced to retreat, but there's just no kill potential. Without Johanna getting a flank or Artanis getting a really money Phase Prism, it's very, very hard for the red team to get any type of win.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to secure kills, but they're
Bush
going to have to
party.
figure out something soon. They need to push out their lanes, they need to get some coins, and they get a turn in. With Poop Factory turning in the 29 coins here, that'd be pretty good, getting those safely in, but it's not enough for a turn in. And as Sumo is going to go for a 3-man VP, let's see if there's any setup. ETC and Lunar are a little bit far away, but the red team is very low, and they are also a talent down.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to disengage here, or are they? Is Smasher actually about to go back in? With the talent down, I don't see this being good.
Yeah, I don't think it will be either, but there is good news for them. The Void Prism being down could allow them to get a pick off, maybe. However, Bee's in trouble. She might get picked off here. Lily, with her little fast feet, will be able to sneak away, but you can see how far ahead it is here for the blue team as they continue to get really nice damage perks around their opponents. You saw Lily there go down to a quarter health there with just a cleave from Zeratul alone.
Yeah, and it seems like no one's health is going up on the team of GG, because
Moon,
Lily's
I feel
just
like
not able to heal through this Lunara damage. The Smasher is going to get caught out. Going to be getting pretty low, and it's going to be forcing the Lily ultimate. And still no soak from Team GG. I really feel like they should hit 16, and Artanis gets really strong at 16, as you said. But ETC going to be going in for the Mosh. Going to get a cleanse on top of it. 3-man Mosh. Rain Avenger is going to be interrupting it, and Pokeballer is going to be taking some damage. But B is going to go down. That's going to leave GG without a healer. 2 players down. Joanna 2, and GG is just looking to be in a really grim situation here. Vala just barely making it out.
yeah, they got picked apart really quickly there. Lily was alive for, what, 2 seconds before she got evaporated? Nice rate of vengeance to stop the mosh pit, because that mosh pit did catch 4 members, but... Or, sorry, 3 members, but still, yeah, you're right. They need to soak. They need to get to 16. Now, a boss goes to free here to Skye. They'll be able to push with that down and potentially grab a keep here with their large lead, especially with Void Prison coming off cooldown right now. If you're GG, as Moon has been saying, you need to be getting to 16 right now. Clear the middle lane, clear the bottom lane. I would actually say here, forcing this turn in here for Smasher, it's not worth it. You need the levels more than you need the turn in.
Yeah, I agree. I think that they should be, they still haven't touched their Merc camp, the Bruisers next to their base, but I guess they don't really have a choice now. They have to start defending. The Bosch is going to be marching down on the top lane, but Lunar is nowhere to be seen. She's across the map with no mount.
Yeah.
This might be a window opportunity for Team GG to just take down the boss.
Yeah, the boss is pushing down, which is helpful here for the blue team. They're not really putting too much pressure into it. And to be honest with you, they don't have any ranged DPS except for Lunara, and Lunara's not here. So that's why GG is actually able to clear this up pretty nicely. So actually, really good defense for them. They still have a chance. All their keeps are up. They're about to hit 16, which is Moon has been saying to you guys the entire time. That needs to happen for them to make a comeback. And if they get that, we'll have the blue team be around 19, which puts them about even footing. Although there is a slight level difference, a little bit of health bar difference, there is still a chance to win at that point. It's going to have to come down to a flank, though, from Johanna and Artanis, and the talent lead being diminished in some way or some form. The good news here for Skye is they're in the bottom right corner. They're grabbing every single type of control they can. They're grabbing mercenary camps, keeping the bottom lane and the middle lane pushed because they have more minis pushing those areas, and they're looking for a fight. So in terms of the blue team, they're doing a great job for being ahead, and the red team is starting to get to a point where they can almost be even. Here comes a Void Prison. It's a little bit early here for GG, but here we go, Moon.
Oh man, it looks like B is going to be out of position again. Lily going to take it down right as she uses her ultimate. That's really unfortunate for her. Raven out of position once again. 20% HP and no healer up. I think he's just going to die to the poison unless he can get a tap off. He does not.
Man.
That's 2 players down once again, and right when they were about to hit level 16 and come back in the game, it looks like Sky 5 is just going to tell them, no, you guys are not having this a chance at this $1 million prize pool.
Yeah, the $1 million prize pool is not looking like it might go to GG here, but the blue team try to move towards victory here, getting one more turn in. They have just enough gems to do so, as well as Zanara is turning in the bottom left corner. Although Poop Factory could stop this. Poop Factory almost making a play there. Unfortunately, will miss out on the bouncing Bambi as he will move to the top left corner here and turn in for free. Which still...
Spiritfire was their chance. If they got Spiritfire there, that would have been able to stop the turn in and get a kill, what they desperately need right now. They need to get something going on the map. They can't just sit here and have the Spider Queen just hit their base over and over. They're gonna lose a keep with this for sure, and maybe the game.
I feel like GG needs a pick, like right now. But Spy is doing such a good job of just staying together and never allowing anyone to just be moving around by themselves, right? They got great comp, it seems like. They're making the safe plays here. They're going for the keep because it's already at half health, so solid job overall. But it's so scary for GG. I'm sitting here looking at them, and I feel like I can see the ways to victory, but it's not quite happening. Lily needs to stay back a little bit more, and we need Poop Factory to get a really solid engage, and he's having a hard time doing it. He's having to pop his Iron Skin way too early already in fights.
There's the VP from
Yeah,
Sumo
big.
onto the keep and to 2 enemy players. The counter with the blind, and let's see what happens here. Raven out of position once again, immediately taken down. What, like 5 fights in a row? He's just dying immediately. There's no way that GG's going to be able to make something happen out of that. Sumo going to be taking a little bit of damage here, but able to back off. Poop Factory really wants to initiate this, but this is onto a level 20 team. ETC is going to be stunning in, but getting his mosh interrupted immediately. Poop Factory extremely low, might still die from the poison, but Lily's going to be topping him off as Smasher takes one for the team. Jumping into 5 enemy players,
Ancestral.
and this is just looking grim. It looks like they're going to lose all their keeps.
Would you call this game here?
You know,
Keeps going down middle, keep going down the
they
bottom
might have
right.
to play safe, because you have to remember the prize pool is pretty large here, so
Yeah.
I think that they're a little bit nervous. They might not go for the end just yet.
But if you
Only
play
a
too safe,
3-5.
Moon, you give them the chance to come back. B
I mean,
does get
if it
picked
was
off.
me, I would go and end the game, of course.
Yeah. Right if it just comes down,
Looks like
2 people get
that's
picked.
what they're going to be opting to do here. Poop Factory is going to be jumping in, trying to get some, just, you know, hey, look at me, hit me instead of the core, but it's not really working out as Raven's going to be dropping again. Poop Factory following him as well, and that's going to be a good game. GG is going to get GG.
Sky bringing in the win here is going to earn the $1 million prize pool. This is a hypothetical prize pool, by the way, but yes, they earn all the money. Moon will be paying it out of his pocket here starting next Friday. So if you're on the winning team, send Moon your PayPals and he will get you the money because he obviously makes it all off of his wonderful stream. But other than that, man, fun match overall. GG versus Sky. The winner will walk away victorious with tons of money.
Yeah, and that was a flawless game from Team Sky 5. Not a single death.
Yeah, you could really see the Void Praise and ETC combo really working out for them. If they ever got like 1 or 2 picks, they just kind of took that victory and snowballed it, especially with Rhaegar playing safe, landing the Ancestral Hills. I did like the comp here for the red team. They just needed more flanking, I think. They kept trying to fight head on, and while that would have been decent against like a normal comp, Lunara with Thornwood Vine just picks apart Double Warrior like no other, especially if you're trying to fight head on, because she can keep cutting backwards and dropping that slow and that poison. So maybe next time, play a little bit more aggressive in terms of rotations and try to get those flanks if possible. But overall, fun game.
Yeah. Is that the only game we have to cast for tonight?
That's it, Moon. I had fun, dude. Thanks for casting with me, buddy.
Man, we have to do it again sometime. That was fun.
Do you want to do it every Friday? I'm putting you on the
Every
spot right now.
Friday?
Every Friday. Are we doing it?
Okay, I guess.
All right, just like that. We're going in. Everyone, please give a heart out to Moonfairs. I don't know if you're going to go do your regular things or if you want to play video games, but thank you for coming on with me, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. That's actually my first Heroes of the Storm game I've ever casted, so I can say that happened with you. The legendary
It happened.
Tim the Trickster Toolman Taylor.
We got it done. That's all that matters. All right, man, I'm going to hang up on you. I love you.
All right, I love you. I mean,
You said
was
it
nice
back?
casting with you.
Everyone in chat, do me a favor. Give hearts to Moon, and also give him a rating. I would say that was a good 8 out of 10 cast. 8 out of 10 cast. That was pretty good. It was pretty decent. You actually did a really good job. I think I want to do that every Friday. That was a lot of fun. And again, to the teams that were in Chair League, thank you for allowing us to cast you. If there was anything that sounded critical or anything, it was more of just like a way to help. Not to be mean in any way, shape, or form. I had pure fun doing that, so thank you very much for letting us cast. All right, that's it. That's it, man. I'm gonna go play